Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my weekly rants where we talk about what's hot, what's not, and everything in between. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and all that great stuff. So, you guys, literally, I was about to go to bed, right? And I was like, before I go to bed, I think I want to talk about this really quick. So you can see, look, I was already about to jump into this comfy bed behind me, but I had to come and talk about this. From the title, you see I'm going to be talking about my girl Tamar Braxton. Now, I was minding my own business this evening, doing some work, and my husband actually came and he was like, "Did you see what's going on with Tamar?" And I was like, "No, what?" Like, I'm really, you guys know I'm in the zone. Like, I don't even be paying attention to like too much what's going on in the like gossip news, but I'm a big fan of Tamar, so of course I stopped to see what the tea is, right? So he was like, her boyfriend is taking out a restraining order on her, and I'm like, what? So that don't sound right. So I googled it, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I found. Okay, TMZ reported that Tamar Braxton files for a restraining order and indicates domestic violence. And so I told my husband, I was like, you got the story wrong, because this says that Tamar is the one that filed for the protection order against her boyfriend, claiming that he threatened to kill her and then kill himself. I'm just going to take a breath on that one. And then he claims, so I guess the story goes that he also filed a restraining order, and he claims that she was assaulting him or did assault him, allegedly. Let me throw that in there. Take another breath. And so I came on here really quick before I closed my eyes and just to say, let's pray for Tamar. Seriously, let's intercede for her, because by reading this, and I'll link the article in the description box below if you guys want to read all the details. But I think what I just stated is enough. I don't even want to read the entire article. I want to get to my point of what this reminded me of. This reminded me of a time in my life where I had a lot of chaos going on in my life, whether it was within myself, in relationships, friendships, whatever, right? And I got to a place in my life where I had to stop and ask myself, who and what is the common denominator? Like, I kept finding myself in the same situations over and over again in relationships and just various situations throughout my life where there was always chaos and drama. And when I read this it reminded me of that very thing that I experienced before. Because if you remember, Tamar just got divorced. I don't even know if she's all the way legally divorced. And her ex-husband, she said, was abusing her. Right? That came out in the news. And some of you may not know this, but before Vincent Herbert, her last ex-husband, she was married before that, and she claimed that man was also abusive. Now, allegedly, now she's in this new relationship with this man named David Adfiso. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name. And now she's saying that he threatened to kill her and then kill himself. So my question is, who is the common denominator in all these situations? They all sound very similar. They all sound very chaotic and very abusive. But you're the common denominator, right? So at some point in your life, I think you should ask yourself, like, this is my third serious relationship that we know of, because she's in the spotlight, right? And I've heard her talk about her battles with self-esteem and many abusive situations and relationships she's been. So at some point, you have to stop and ask yourself, is there anything that I could be doing differently? Why do I always find myself in chaotic situations? Why do I always find myself in a relationship with the man who abuses me? This is extremely disturbing and serious. She is claiming that this man literally threatened to kill her and then kill himself, a murder suicide. And we hear about these all the time in abusive relationships, so it's not like it's unheard of. And then he's claiming, they're pointing the fingers at each other. He's claiming that she's the one who assaulted him. So I'm about to hop in my bed and get some sleep, but I had to come on here and I want you guys to drop down in the comments and give me your feedback and what do you think about this particular situation. I'm going to leave the link to the article from TMZ so you can read it yourself, because I just don't feel like regurgitating it, and I don't like to release that type of energy in my space anyway, but I'll let you all read it and drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. And I also want to know, have you been in situations yourselves where you found yourself to be the common denominator, and some things that you probably need to change within yourself in order to see your circumstances change? Let's talk about that for a minute. Anyways, like, share, subscribe. Let's have this conversation in the comments, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.